Jean Calment enjoys her daily cigarette and glass of red wine on the occasion of her 117th birthday. In 1997, she died at the age of 122 and still holds the record for being the person with the longest lifespan.
The chorus of the theme song for the movie Fame, performed by actress Irene Cara, includes the line, "I'm gonna live forever." Cara was, of course, singing about the posthumous longevity that fame can confer. But a literal expression of this hubris resonates in some corners of the world, especially in the technology industry. In Silicon Valley, immortality is sometimes elevated to the status of a corporeal goal. Plenty of big names in big tech have sunk funding into ventures to solve the problem of death as if it were just an upgrade to your smartphone's operating system. Yet, what if death simply cannot be hacked and longevity will always have a ceiling, no matter what we do? Researchers have now taken on the question of how long we can live if, by some combination of serendipity and genetics, we do not die from cancer, heart disease, or getting hit by a bus. They report that when omitting things that usually kill us, our body's capacity to restore equilibrium to its myriad structural and metabolic systems after disruptions still fades with time. And even if we make it through life with few stressors, this incremental decline sets the maximum lifespan for humans at somewhere between 120 and 150 years. In the end, if the obvious hazards do not take our lives, this fundamental loss of resilience will do so, the researchers conclude in findings published in May 2021 in Nature Communications. They are asking the question of what's the longest life that could be lived by a human complex system if everything else went really well, and it's in a stressor-free environment, says Heather Whitson, director of the Duke University Center for the Study of Aging and Human Development, who was not involved in the paper. The team's results point to an underlying pace of aging that sets the limits on lifespan, she says. For the study, Timothy Piakov, a researcher at a Singapore-based company called Giro, and his colleagues looked at this pace of aging in 3 large cohorts in the US, the UK, and Russia. To evaluate deviations from stable health, they assessed changes in blood cell counts and the daily number of steps taken and analyzed them by age groups. For both blood cell and step counts, the pattern was the same. As age increased, some factor beyond disease drove a predictable and incremental decline in the body's ability to return blood cells or gait to a stable level after a disruption. When Piakov and his colleagues in Moscow and Buffalo, and why, used this predictable pace of decline to determine when resilience would disappear entirely, leading to death, they found a range of 120 to 150 years. In 1997, Jean Calment, the oldest person on record to have ever lived, died in France at the age of 122. The researchers also found that with age, the body's response to insults could increasingly range far from a stable normal, requiring more time for recovery. Whitson says that this result makes sense. A healthy young person can produce a rapid physiological response to adjust to fluctuations and restore a personal norm. But in an older person, she says, everything is just a little bit dampened, a little slower to respond, and you can get overshoots, such as when an illness brings on big swings in blood pressure. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. We publish a video every single day, so there is a lot of new content for you. Don't forget to like and share this video to grow this channel. Leave a comment and see you next time.